Hello and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to run through this deep clean that I did of this 2020 BMW 330i M Sport. Absolutely beautiful car, beautiful color. I'll get onto that a bit later. But as you can see, basically this came in for essentially the full works. I would have liked to have done more with this car. However, I only had it for a limited time, so there's only so much that I could do. So as we can see, I did get it on a day that was a little bit rainy. So there's already some water spotting of the car. It's now clear, so we're free to do what we wish with this car. Yeah, it was raining a little bit during that day, so there was some water spotting on there. We can have what we're seeing is obviously the wheel at the moment, very caked on dirt, grime, everything you don't want on the wheel. I think that was probably the least maintained aspect of the car. But yeah, here we're doing basically an engine clean. So just detailing the engine here. Obviously we're using the APC, get all the dust off there, and then going over it with a trim restorer. Gonna hit the exhaust pipes here, so we can see that's the exhaust pipe that I've done already, and that's the exhaust pipe that I haven't. So you can see how faded and how dusty it is at the moment. Time to hit the wheels. These wheels, again, as I said, probably the least maintained aspect of the car. The car was actually in really, really good nick. It wasn't even that dirty when I got the car. The wheels were, but the car wasn't. But nonetheless, doing a cut and polish as the client wishes. So just hitting the wheel with a wheel cleaner, now hitting it with a tar remover, and getting the wheel with a wheel cleaner. So this is, I guess, the second coat that we're doing. The third coat of wheel cleaner. That's how bad it was to get in there. As you can see, as soon as the tar remover hits the back rotors, there is a color changing. There is a color change, so you can see how dirty that was. So that is the back wheel that I haven't touched in comparison to the front wheel. So big difference there. I did want to do the back rotor there. As you can see, it is pitted. I would have to take the wheel off and sand it or hit it with a steel wool. So as I said, would have liked to have a little bit more time with the car, but unfortunately was on a time schedule. So just going over the car with some snow foam now, just to loosen everything up and get the loose dirt and grime off the car. And now I'm going to leave you with some relaxing shots of the car. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. As I said, I've got a real soft spot for this car. I love the color of it. The color of it, I think, is fantastic. It's almost iridescent, depending on what light you have. You can almost see it in the camera as we have it now, where it looks one color in the sun and then another color in the shade. So basically, what we're doing here, finishing off the contact wash, giving it a rinse, hitting the lower areas with the clay bar. As I said, it wasn't too dirty or anything like that. Really not too much going on there. So as you can see, this is the paint. So you can see there are some little micro scratches, but nothing massive. So that's the boot of the car. This is the back quarter panel. Again, just some small micro scratching, but nothing too serious. Actually, no, there was one scratch that was pretty serious on the bonnet, and I believe that was done from a car wash brush. And we all know how I feel about that. If you've watched any of my recent videos, you all know how I feel about that. I'll link one of them at the top. But yeah, do not wash your car with a car wash brush. So yeah, as you can see, just a couple of micro scratches here. Nothing too bad. This is probably the worst of it. So this is the one on the bonnet that I was talking about. Probably got 4 lines there of scratches, which, as the owner of the car, that would annoy you. But you can only see that in, I guess, the certain lighting. I couldn't even see it when it was overcast outside when I was doing the wash. So just going over it with a DA, I'm only going to do a 1-step. So I'm not going to cut too much. I did have to cut that scratch there on the bonnet and the boot. The boot had a couple of micro scratches on it, again, probably from the car wash brush. But the rest of it could have been just a 1-step. So that's all I'm really doing with the car at the moment, just a 1-step. Bring out the brightness of the car again. As we can see, just doing the boot there. A few fun facts about the car. The 2020 BMW 330i was part of the G20 generation. So that marked BMW's roots back to offering a more sportier and more driver-focused 3 Series, because it's more lighter, it's more agile than its previous models. It is a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 255 horsepower. This means it has a 0 to 60 speed in 5.6 seconds. Back to the action. As you can see, I've done a cut and polish of the piano black in the middle of the car. It's very easy, so easy to scratch that, and it looks so much better when it's all nice and clean. Just going over it with a quick detailer now, going over the wheels going over the tyres, I should say, with a tyre shine. And there we have it. So this is the car now. Nice and shiny, the way that we want it. The colour is vibrant. As I said, it is somewhat iridescent, but have a look at how much that brings out. When this colour shines, it really pops. As I said, got a real big soft spot for this colour. Very, very happy with this car. It is very easy on the eyes. Again, the part that gave me the most trouble, the wheels here, as you can see, nice and shiny as well with the brake calipers, and the barrel of the wheels, which was caked on in dust. So thanks for watching as always. If you could please like, comment and subscribe to the channel, it really helps my channel. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.